here from Texarkana Jiu-Jitsu, and today we're just going to work on a particular throw here. And a lot of times, I think in Jiu-Jitsu, people are afraid to turn their back to their opponent for good reason, because you can be choked and countered fairly easily. But although this particular throw, you turn your back to him, if you get enough practice, because of the position that you'll be in, you're not going to really have a problem. And it's also a good move because it works well against a defensive posture. You know, when your opponent is kind of bent over, pushing on you a little bit, it will enable you to get underneath them. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of walk through the basic throw here first, and then we'll go from there. Turn this way just a little bit. Okay, so we're just here with a standard sleeve and collar grip. This is the drop seinagi, or the drop shoulder throw. I'm going to control here, and I'm going to control up by his head here. I'm going to step in. Okay, this is just the slow version. I'm stepping in here. As I step in, I'm going to start to back step, and this arm is coming up underneath his armpit as I pull with my sleeve hand here. Okay, back step here. Okay, so when you back step a little bit deeper than your first leg. So this one comes here between his legs. This is coming up, and then I'm back stepping in. Once I back step, I'm going to go to my knees. So here, and this again is a slow version. I step in, I'm pulling here. This arm's coming up here. Okay, and because I get so far underneath John, it makes it hard for him to take my back. It also works well because I'm able to use my body weight. So my weight is pulling him down. Okay, so that helps with the throw. So here, I step across. I'm going to step in between his legs. This arm's coming here, and I'm back step. Okay, and then as I back step, and I'm pulling here, I'm going to my knee here. And then right away, you're just looking to gain control on top. One of the biggest problems I think I see people have is they'll go here, not step deep enough, and try to go here, and there's no way I'm getting a throw now. He's going to hop on my back or choke me. Something bad's going to happen there. Okay. The other thing I'd like to have, if I have this grip with my left hand on the sleeve, I'd like to have his right leg forward. So if his other leg is forward, then I could do something to put it back. For instance, I could come in here to attack with like an inside trip here, and as he steps back, then I can go right into the throw. Okay, so here, if he has his left leg forward, I'm just going to attack here with an inside trip. This is stepping across. It's coming up here, and you're going to end up in good position on inside control. Or if he has his left leg forward, I could kind of use a little pivot step where I pull and I bring his body with my body to make him step that leg forward. So I could make him step this one back, or I could make him step this one forward. Once it steps forward, this leg's between the legs, pull here, and finish on top, inside control. Okay, so that's the drop seinagi. Again, it takes some practice, but if you put in some practice, it's a pretty good throw. Like I said, even against a defensive posture, I guess I'll show that. If he has a fairly defensive posture where he's bent over, well, if I push into him and I get him to push back, he's giving me the energy I want to throw him. Okay? So that was it. Again, just a drop shoulder throw. But it does take some practice, but if you put in some practice, it's a pretty good throw.